getting iced in on all sides.
Eight degrees to starboard. Slow to 1/3.
Getting close now.
Close enough to get ripped apart. Bear off another 5 degrees.
Any more of that and we'll need a new paint job. Well, the worst is over. We're almost there, the Paulson Expedition's home base.
If the base is still there.
Oh, I think it will be.
But nothing's been heard from them. And they've been in the middle of the Antarctic ice and snow for weeks now.
Well, we won't really know what's happened until we question any survivors we might find.
Be prepared to surface whenever I give the word. Sir.
We're getting water temperature readings of over 100 degrees. I know it doesn't seem possible out here in the ice fields, but that's what it is.
Keep an eye on it. Let me know of any changes.
Aye, sir.
There's a sharp rise in the water temperature, over 100 degrees. You don't suppose Paulson's experiments have gotten out of control, do you?
That's what we're here to find out.
I don't get it. The water all around us is heating up, and there's still nothing out there but the granddaddy of all deep freezes.
I'll check again.
Take a look.
I don't believe it.
It can't be Paulson's home base. It's a tropical paradise. And it's 100 miles from the South Pole.
Better take a landing party ashore and find out what's going on.
Chip, take her up.
Surface, surface. Aye, sir.
Take them to sick bay. Chip, you better notify the Admiral.
Aye, aye, sir.
This is Morton, Admiral.
Go ahead, Chip.
A landing party's just returned with some injured men. We're taking them to sick bay.
I'll be right there. Professor Paulson?
Yes, Professor Paulson. And one of his research assistants. Here are the notes.
The others, there were more than 24 men on that expedition.
We searched everywhere. There wasn't a trace of anyone else.
It's something more than just shock. Seems to be a deep-seated coma of some kind. Looks like they'll be in sick bay indefinitely.
Let me know if there's any change.
Right.
Come on, Lee.
Frank, better get some refills and medical supply. We're a bit low.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm hoping I can find some of the answers among Paulson's papers.
We're gonna need them in a hurry. The water temperature's still rising.
We'd better not risk sending out another landing party.
Oh, I agree. I'll maintain our present position until you come up with something.
Good. I'll check back with you as soon as I've gone through the papers.
All right.
Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Starring Richard Basehart. And David Hedison. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Mr. Rome, this is Chief Sharkey. Don't stow away all the Arctic foul weather gear. We may be sending out another landing party in the same area.
Aye,
Hey, Doc, I was just preparing a sick call.
Smooth.
Doc? Doc, what happened here? Doc!
Control room, this is Sharkey. Come in, please.
What is it, Chief?
You better get down to sick bay in a hurry. Doc is out cold and one of the corpsmen is dead.
What happened here?
I don't know. But somebody or something gave me a terrific wallop to the back of the neck. When I came to, I found the chief here and my corpsman.
What killed him?
There were multiple facial bruises and lacerations, but apparently death was caused by a crushed larynx.
Strangled.
That's too neat a word. His neck was snapped like it was a twig.
Captain, you're not wondering if it was one of the crewmen, are you?
Is that a possibility, Doctor?
Oh, I doubt it. The force that was exerted was so powerful, so fierce. I don't think any one man has that much strength.
What about Paulson and Raven?
They weren't touched. They're both still unconscious.
Chief, from now on, this area is off limits. I want a 24-hour guard here, fully armed. Now, no one is to go through that door without written permission from the Admiral or myself.
Sir, what do you think happened?
Your guess is as good as mine, and right now, I don't even have a bad one. Get moving.
Aye, sir.
All right, carry him.
Chief, what's this all about?
We're expecting an attack from mermaids. And you're gonna repel all boarders.
No kidding. Hey, come on, Chief, what's the real scam?
If you keep your eyes open, Ski, you may live long enough to find out. Now, come on, keep moving. You're holding up the rest of the line.
Come in.
Did you find out anything yet?
Nothing concrete. What about the murdered corpsman?
So far, not a clue. Yeah, there should be something in there to help us.
Paulson made his notes in a kind of personal shorthand. I haven't got the key yet, but it shouldn't be too difficult.
I just hope it doesn't take too long.
At least we know this much. The professor was trying to change the Antarctic ice cap into a temperate zone. He was partially successful. There's a tropical area not 100 miles from the South Pole.
Yes, but something's going radically wrong. The water's over 100 degrees now. And it's getting hotter.
Well, obviously, the experiment got completely out of hand.
That's a fair understatement. 24 of his men are among the missing.
All right. I'll keep trying to stop the Paulson experiment. You take care of what's happening aboard.
Do you think there's any connection?
I don't know, Lee. I'm afraid we're going to have more dead men before we're through.
What's the matter?
This is Hawkins. I'm in corridor D. Hurry! Hurry! It's going to...
Hawkins!
Come on, Chief.
What happened to him?
That's what I'm going to find out.
Sir?
What?
Captain, Chief.
What's the matter?
Have you been here all the time?
Yes, of course. I must have dozed off for a minute. That blow I got in the neck must have been a little more severe than I thought.
Doc, I don't know what's going on here, but we've got another dead man on our hands, and I don't want any more.
Another?
I'm going to seal off this whole area. And the minute either one of these two men comes to, I want to know about it on the double.
Believe me, you will.
Chief.
Sir?
Set up the security. I want it so tight that not even a draft moves down these corridors without my knowing about it.
Aye, sir. Good, I see you all got the call.
What's the big mystery? We were all told to report in the QT.
The skipper doesn't want this to get around, but we lost another man. His neck was broken.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Would I kid you about a thing like that, you knothead?
No, of course not. But who would do something like that? Not one of our guys.
Well, I'm not sure. There's no one else aboard except those two scientists, and they're both unconscious.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Unless someone sneaked on board while we were near that island.
fat chance the crew had all the hatches covered. Will you stop asking questions and just follow orders?
Okay, so what are the orders?
The skipper wants the corridor around sick bay sewed up tight. All the trouble's been in that area.
Good. Any idea what we're to look for?
No, but whatever it is, it's dangerous and powerful, so don't take any chances and use your guns. Any more questions? Good. Now get out there and stay on your toes. Now move.
Oh, it's you. Man, believe me, this whole thing's got me hanging over a deep end. I almost blasted you. Take care now, huh?
Attention all hands. This ship is now operating under full battle alert. I repeat, full battle alert. Weapons will be distributed to all personnel. Crewmen will remain fully armed until further notice. That is all.
Dead. Same way as the others.
Did any of you hear or see anything?
I saw him, sir. It was just a couple of minutes before they ran into his body. but I didn't see or hear anything else.
This is the Admiral. What's the reason for the General Quarters call? Report immediately.
We've got another dead crewman, Admiral. Same unknown cause as the others.
No further ideas as to what's behind it?
No, sir, none. All we know is that we've got a killer loose aboard this ship.
What about Paulson and Rayburn?
Well, Paulson was just coming to when I got the call to come up here.
Why wasn't I notified?
There wasn't time. Besides, he's too weak to answer any questions now.
Oh, what is it, Lee?
Apparently, Dr. Paulson just came to.
Is he well enough to be questioned?
No, sir, he's not. He's still too weak, according to the doc.
I might be able to okay talking to him in another 24 hours, but certainly not now.
3 crewmen have already been killed. Now, I'm not just sitting around here and waiting to see who gets torn apart next.
Lee, meet me on sick bay.
Very well, Admiral. All right, take care. Wait. Where's the guard at the sickbay door?
He was there when I left. Make that 4 men you've lost, Captain.
Lee? I'm afraid we won't be able to question Professor Paulson after all.
Mr. Morton, take 3 men. Start in the forward torpedo rooms and work back toward the midsection. Now, the rest of you men will come with me to the rear missile rooms. We're going to spread out and search every inch of this ship. Now, the minute anybody finds anything, just signal over the intercom, and we'll move in. Any questions? All right, then, let's go. What is it?
I don't know, Captain. I think I saw something. Over there.
Let's take a look.
I guess I was just a little jumpy.
Maybe. Let's move out. You've got a lot of ship to search. Control, what happened?
There's a break in the master power circuitry, sir. It seems to have occurred in the circuitry room area.
Check it out in your instrumentation, but don't send... I repeat, don't send a repair party down there until you hear from me.
Aye, sir.
Attention all hands, this is the captain. I have reason to believe that the thing we're looking for is in the circuitry room area.
Take order B. You take order A.
All security details in that section, check with the circuitry room and report back to me.
Mr. Morton, I still don't know quite what we're looking for, but whatever it is, sir. It was just here.
What'd you find?
A section of paneling was ripped off and the wires torn apart. Doesn't make much sense, does it?
It's not the wiring that worries me. It's who does it kill next?
There may be something wrong in the reactor room. Meet me there on the double.
Still heating up.
All right, keep your eye on it and keep me informed.
Call sickbay. You come with me.
Come on. We gotta shut this thing out before it explodes.
I didn't get a clear look at it. It's only an impression. Something huge, furry, terrifying, and overwhelmed us so quickly there wasn't a chance to identify it.
Well, don't apologize. You saved Seaview by shutting down the reactor. What's the situation now?
There's a work crew on it repairing the damage. We should be underway again in a few minutes.
All right, you better come to my cabin with me.
Well, what about that thing Chip saw?
Well, that's why I want you to come to the cabin. There's something that I've got to show you. Come on. I've been recreating some of Paulson's experiments as detailed in his notebooks. Because he was working under laboratory conditions, but still. You're looking at tissue bombarded by a formula of atomic mutation. Seen through a diffusion device similar to the one that Paulson used in the Antarctic.
Well, what does this device for altering weather conditions have to do with what you're showing me?
But it doesn't alter only the weather. If humans are exposed to it, it alters them too. They become mutants, possibly strange, unheard of creatures. Whatever's loose on Seaview, Lee, isn't something that came aboard unnoticed by us. We brought it aboard. I believe it's a mutant, one of the surviving members of the Paulson expedition.
Paulson's dead. That leaves Rayburn.
Mm-hmm. I think we better go see him.
What about your theory now, Admiral?
I was sure I had the answer, but I just don't know.
Three-quarters power on the reactor.
Try it full.
All ahead full. No trouble. The repairs seem to be holding.
Fine, keep them moving ahead full. Straight toward Paulson's tropical paradise.
Skipper.
Yes, Skip.
Temperature readings in those areas are going up rapidly, sir. Well, it's almost 150 degrees out there now.
Chip. This just came in from Washington. Top priority, urgent. Exactly. We've got to go in there and get rid of Paulson's experiment.
We can't get much closer. The way the temperature's been climbing, we'll be roasted alive before we get there.
We don't have any other choice. Either we destroy it, or the world goes up in flames. Anybody here?
If you're hiding back there, you better come out. You're back there. And I know you're back there someplace. You better come out with your hands over your head. Chief Sharkey calling, Skipper.
What is it, Chief?
I've got someone trapped in the storage locker just after the control room. I think it might be the killer, sir.
Stand by. We'll be right there.
Aye, sir. Hold it, sir. It's locked me inside.
Do you have any idea who might be in there?
No, sir, I didn't turn on the lights. Made too good a target. But I did get off a couple of shots.
Are you sure you weren't shooting at shadows?
Shadows don't knock over boxes and locked doors, sir.
All right. Blast open the door. Stand back. Who's ever in there, come out with your hands over your head in just 5 seconds, and we'll come in shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're outnumbered 4-1. Give up while you can. I don't believe it. Rayburn.
Is he alive?
There's a faint pulse. Get a stretcher on the double.
You hear the skipper move. Do you think he's the killer?
It just doesn't seem possible. But he's the only suspect we have.
I don't see how he got out of the sick bay. The door's so guarded.
He must have climbed through one of the air vents.
He's coming too soon.
Yeah. Take it easy, Raven. Just take it easy.
Don't kill me like the others.
Take it easy. We're not gonna kill you.
Who are you?
You're on board the submarine Seaview. And I'm Captain Crane.
How did I get here?
What happened on the island? Try to remember.
A monster. Some sort of a monster.
What happened to it? What was it like?
I don't know. Where is Dr. Paulson? Where is he? Tell me.
I'm sorry to say he's dead.
Oh, no.
He's unconscious.
What do you think he was trying to tell us, Skipper?
I don't know. Maybe he'll give us the answers later. I'll report this to the Admiral. You go with him to sick bay. Tell the doc what happened.
Aye, sir.
He's coming out of it.
How soon?
It'll be a few hours yet, maybe 5. Definitely by morning. It's getting a little late, Admiral.
All right, you go get some sleep. I'll stay here. I want to question him the moment he comes to.
Yes, but don't you think it'd be...
No. Don't worry about me. I'll be perfectly all right. 2 armed men just outside the door.
All right, Admiral. See you first thing in the morning.
Right. I guess so.
Well, whatever it is, it's already figured out some shortcuts.
He's dead.
Well, there goes your theory. Both men we brought aboard are dead.
I still think I know where we can find the answers.
I hope so. Look at this. Temperatures all over the world are going haywire. Now, unless we blow up Paulson's adapters, most of the cities of the world are going to be Arctic wastes. And the Arctic wastes are going to be tropical paradises with nobody left to enjoy them.
Well, maybe we don't have to blow up Paulson's base. Maybe the mutant aboard will be able to show us how to neutralize the experiments.
Admiral, we've gone over the ship from top to bottom, and we haven't cornered it yet. Now, there's only one thing we can do. Blow that experimental station off the face of the Earth. Let's go, Jim.
Prepare the body for burial. I knew you'd be here. You need the heat to survive. So I came to talk with you, to try to reason with you. You still have a chance to make up for some of the things you've done. And that won't do you any good. You know you can't possibly win, but at least you can leave a legacy of some value to the world. Stay back.
You cannot kill me with that weapon.
But if not with this, then with something else. There's no other way out for you.
Not so. There is the way I have planned. The goal I am working toward. The control of the world's weather will eventually bring me to control of the world. And the destruction of all you aboard this ship will ensure that for me.
But that's not the goal of a man, of a scientist.
It's getting roughly. Thermometer temperature out there is over 170 degrees.
We have to get close enough to make sure that experimental station is destroyed forever. Missile room from control.
Missile room, aye.
How long before the missiles are ready for firing?
We can start countdown in 10 minutes, sir.
Be sure you're locked in on the coordinates. We'll give you the firing signals from here.
Aye, sir.
We're losing way. Something's going wrong with the power.
Engineering, what's wrong down there?
Sudden power loss from the reactor room, sir. There's no way of accounting for it from here.
Can we fire the missiles if necessary?
No, sir. There's not enough power left to generate any kind of ignition.
Work on it.
Aye, sir.
Ski, come with me.
Since you were so anxious To preserve my experiments, you will participate in them personally. You will now become a mutant, as I did.
It's no good, sir. I can't get it open.
Give me a laser. You better stand back. You all right?
Yeah, I guess so. Just, will be as soon as things are under control again.
Skipper.
Look.
Paulson. But he was dead.
Was he, Lee? I wonder. The only thing we can be really sure about is whatever he was, he's gone forever now.
Give me another reading.
Range 23,000 yards, bearing 168.0.
Range.
22,000.5.
Fire!
Counting down impact. 10,
Let's get it on the viewer.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that was quite a discovery. Now it's just ashes.
There really wasn't anything else we could do.
No. There's a lesson there for all of us. Maybe someday we can all profit by it. Let's go home, set a course north-northeast.
Downscope. Todd, isn't any contact.
No, sir. All clear.
Ski, do you hear anything unusual?
No, sir. All sounds identifiable.
Take it down 200 feet.
Dive, all dive. Level off at 200 feet.
Any results yet, Captain?
Same as yesterday and the day before. I don't see how anyone could be hiding within a radius of 50 square miles.
Evidently, your equipment must be at fault. My information is that the attacks have been coming from within the coordinates I gave you.
Is it possible your information could be wrong?
Captain, I have been in intelligence work too long not to recognize a fact when I see it. And this area has been declared a potential threat to world peace by the Allied command.
A threat could come from space as well as from the sea.
We're wasting time, Captain. Please continue to crisscross this area until I tell you to stop.
Lee, Hendricks and I are under top secret orders. We have to continue searching.
Right, Admiral. Run through the same search pattern as before.
Captain, I've got a contact.
What is it?
I can't tell, sir.
Let's hear it. It's electronic.
Ballast control board.
What happened? Are we under attack?
The ballast control's knocked out.
We're losing trim.
It's stuck! All stop! All stop!
Maybe too late already.
Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Starring Richard Basehart. And David Hedison. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Damage control, give you a full report as soon as possible.
Aye, sir.
What happened? I don't know. We're checking it now. We've been hit by some kind of electronic charge.
Chip, did we get a fix on the beam?
Only a partial one, sir.
What does it mean?
It means that we've been deliberately attacked.
It must be what we are after.
Chip, be sure to get a fix on the beam if it hits again.
Aye, sir.
Urgent message, sir. In your private code.
We'll be in my quarters. Come along. It's another blackmail attempt. They warned Washington that unless their demands are met within 24 hours, they'll sweep the Atlantic clear of all American shipping.
How much are they asking for this time?
$1 billion in gold.
Will your government pay?
Did yours when they threatened to blow up one of your capital ships?
No. But we believed we could stop them. We lost a lot of men in that disaster.
So did England, France, the Scandinavian countries. Oh, by the way, there's a message here for you. It says, in view of this latest threat, Agent Hendricks is now ordered to reveal to Admiral Nelson all previously restricted information.
Ah. May I have a copy of that order? Thank you. We know that someplace around here, at the bottom of the sea, is a sea lab, equipped, armed with the most sophisticated weapons known to man. Electronic biological mutants, monsters, both nuclear and physical, such as man has never seen.
You know who's behind it?
No, but that is not really vital. The only thing that counts is to find them.
Right. And my orders are to stop them.
Empty orders now, Admiral. They have floored you with their first shot.
No. They won the first round. The battle isn't over yet. Skipper, here's a full report from damage control.
The pressure inside the main ballast tank's too high. Unless we bleed off air or drain the tank, it'll burst.
That's engineering's opinion, too, sir.
The main vent control is damaged. All the vents are frozen.
Can we free them manually?
Yes, sir, we could make a pretty good try at it.
That means somebody has to go into the tank.
Yes, sir. I'll get on it right away.
Keep your eye on the gauge. If the pressure hits the red line, sing off.
You want to cut it that close?
I don't want it, but I got to. Okay, let's get going.
Loud and clear.
How's the pressure now?
It's moving up. You haven't got much time. Chief, needle's approaching the red line.
If I don't get this thing loosened, we'll never make the surface. I'm gonna put the torch on it.
Chief, can you hear me? Chief! Can you hear?
Repairs completed, Skipper.
Are the tanks damaged at all?
Well, they need a full overhaul, Captain, but they should hold up if we don't put too much pressure on them.
Thanks, Chief. Good work.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, we're ready to surface.
Very well. Take her up. We'll be right there.
Aye, sir. Chip, prepare the surface. Slow and steady.
Aye. Surface. Surface.
Surface aye.
We're clear of the plateau. How's the tank holding up?
The pressure's a little high. I'll go down in there.
Going down where?
To the bottom, Captain. Obviously, the sea lab is somewhere around here. We must do the job we were sent out to do.
The submarine's damaged. We'd never stand the pressure of a deep dive.
I have the authority to command this search.
I don't care what authority you have.
Wait, hold it. I started to say I'll go down on the diving bell. I have no intention of risking this ship at that pressure.
You'd be a sitting duck.
There's not much choice, is there?
Admiral?
I'll be ready whenever you are.
As soon as the detection gear is operable, it'll only be a minute.
All set, sir.
We'll keep a close watch on you. Don't take any unnecessary chances.
Oh, I don't.
I still think I am the one who should go.
The answer's still no. You're an intelligence agent, not a Marine expert. Chief!
Ready, sir?
My reports, I'm going to prepare them. Please call me when the Admiral returns.
Very well.
The bell's at 790.
Admiral, you're 800 feet from the bottom.
Pressure normal, Admiral.
Uh-huh.
Signal red to seal up. Diving bell on the way down with Admiral Nelson. We'll give you a fix on our position. Take appropriate action. Out.
Mr. Morton, can you come in here a minute?
What's the problem?
Well, that light, sir. It looks like an electronic signal is being transmitted from inside the ship.
Could it be short?
Well, it's possible, but I doubt it.
Check out the panel and make sure.
Aye, sir.
Have you spotted anything unusual yet?
Nothing. Only remarkably clear water.
Well, let us know as soon as you do.
What happened? Well, something must have frightened them away. Can you see anything out the other porthole?
No, sir, there's nothing out there.
Admiral, we're picking up a contact, a large mass directly below you. Can you make a visual observation?
Well, if there's anything there, no, we can't see it.
All right. In that case, we'll have to abort the dive until we make a more positive identification.
Very well, haul us up. Well, we'll have a look at this unidentified object on the bottom.
What happened to the contact?
I don't know, sir. It suddenly disappeared.
We had a definite reading when I aborted the dive.
Are you sure you weren't a little quick on the trigger, Captain? Perhaps your unidentified object was just a whale?
No, sir. It had no characteristics of a whale.
All right, let's go to the control room. Check out the instrumentation there.
The tape tracked a slow-moving object, but the computer has no record of anything like it in its memory banks.
That rules out any known marine life.
My apologies, Captain.
That beam again. Sparks, keep tracking the beam.
Aye, sir.
Sparks is still getting that signal. He's sure it's coming from a transmitter on board the ship.
Has he positively ruled out a short?
Positively.
All right, send out a team with portable trackers.
Aye, sir.
I will have to prepare a report on this new development, Captain. If you will excuse me, please.
We'll call you if anything further develops.
Good. I will be in my cabin.
Right.
Admiral, the first beam that hit us came from somewhere along this axis. Now, the second time our position had changed, Sparks traced the path of the beam from this direction.
Well, then it must have originated right here.
Well, there's nothing there but open water, sir.
There has to be an installation on the bottom.
Suppose they fire another beam at us, sir.
Well, let them. Spectroanalysis indicates the beam was electromagnetic. We'll degauss the hull. That should protect us from any further damage.
I'll get right on it.
This is the Admiral. Prepare the flying sub for immediate launch.
Aye, aye, sir.
Red alert to C-Lab. Admiral Nelson going out in flying sub. Activate defensive weapon X-39. I will see that the flying sub detonates itself.
Flying sub is ready for launch, sir.
Good. Just one moment, please. Has the hull been degaussed?
I've seen to it personally.
Good. Now, if you have no objection, I will check the interior for electronic leakage.
Now, wait a minute.
I know, Captain, you checked it personally. But I have my job to do also.
Just what is that device?
A newly developed sensor. It is so sensitive, it can even register body heat.
Well, you can check on our instruments. Come along.
Your instruments are fine, Admiral. As they say, tight and cozy, no leakage.
Well, I'm sure that Captain Crane will be pleased.
Just taking all precautions. Goodbye, Admiral.
Oh, don't sound so grim. I intend to come back. Control ready to launch. Flying sub to Seaview. Come in, Seaview.
This is Crane. Go ahead.
We'll be over the coordinates in 3 minutes. I'm starting the descent for the dive.
Roger. We've got you on the screen. We'll follow you down.
Keep frequency open. Here we go.
Still on the scope.
Yes, sir. We're getting a clear read.
We're right on target. Should be able to see something any time now. Keep your eyes peeled.
Aye, sir. Frankly, Admiral, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for.
You don't?
No, sir.
Well, neither do I. Just look around for anything out of the ordinary on near the bottom.
Aye, sir. Look there, sir.
Where?
There.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. Our hull's been degaussed. That beam can't hurt us. Flying sub to Seaview. Come in. Seaview, do you read me?
Maybe that beam knocked out a transmitter.
Seaview, this is the flying sub calling. Do you read me? Come in. Can't get through. We'd better turn back in a hurry.
Explosion. Skipper, we're picking up an approaching tidal wave.
What's the range?
4,000 yards and closing fast.
Now hear this, all hands. Within 15 seconds, we'll receive a shock of a tidal wave. Now brace yourselves.
Sonar contact with a flying sub.
CV to FS1. Come in, FS1. CV to FS1. Admiral, do you read me? Keep trying.
Aye, sir.
Chip, when did we lose them?
About the time of the explosion.
Set a course for their last location and proceed at flank speed.
Attention, C-Lab. Believe X-39 has destroyed the flying sub and Admiral Nelson, according to plan. Further orders will follow.
Easy, Colonel. Get some of this air into your lungs first.
Thanks. I think I can make it now.
Dead on the bottom. Nothing's working.
Main circuit is blown. The auxiliary doesn't work. We've had it.
Yes, sir, I know.
Well, one way or the other, we won't have long to wait.
It works.
Cut in air revitalization.
Aye, sir.
Let's see how much power we can build up.
I think we can make it, sir.
I believe we can. If the radio works. Flying sub to Seafield, flying sub to Seafield. Come in, please.
I read you, Admiral. Loud and clear.
Send us a homing signal to come in on. Stand by to pick us up. We'll be there in a few minutes.
What happened there?
Briefly when I get aboard. Give us a signal.
Coming right up.
We'll need some repair, Skipper.
Get a repair team down there.
Aye, sir. Did you find anything?
Plenty. Now I know what we're dealing with. Chip, lay down to the missile room. Prepare forward torpedoes for fire.
All right.
Sparks.
Aye, sir.
Raise the Office of Naval Intelligence. Red Toad, top priority. Put it on the scrambler.
Yes, sir.
What's our course?
Straight for the coordinates where the beams originated.
Good. Hold that heading. As soon as I talk with ONI, we'll make attack plans.
Yes, sir.
Red alert to C-Lab. You have failed. Nelson is closing in on us. I will now take matters into my own hands. Out.
Come in.
You wanted to see us?
Oh, yes. Sit down. Sit down. I just talked with ONI. They finally identified the men responsible for this blackmail scheme.
Who are they?
Most of them, I'm sorry to say, are scientists, renegades, men disowned by the government, expelled from scientific societies.
Do you know any of these men?
I know most of them. There's Karnovich, a brilliant marine biologist, Blake, nuclear physicist with a mind like a human computer, Pollux, geneticist, and many others.
I know all of these men, and it's hard to believe, Admiral.
I felt the same way, Lee, but Washington has cracked this wide open. There's no doubt these men are involved.
If these men are as clever as you say, it's possible they've managed to infiltrate this ship.
Sparks reported some kind of electronic signal. Were you able to track that down?
No, we haven't been able to find any transmitting device. And the trackers combed the ship from top to bottom.
Well, there's got to be some kind of a signal coming from here. That beam found us too easily.
That beam worries me, too.
Well, somebody on board had to set up that signal. And there's only one stranger on this ship.
A man like that, a top security agent with the highest credentials?
These blackmailers have the highest credentials, too.
Sparks, get me ONI again, urgent.
Yes, sir.
I'll have Washington do some rechecking on Mr. Hendricks. I'd like a little more information on that gentleman.
That's all.
All right.
This is Seaview calling the Office of Naval Intelligence. Come in, Washington.
Top priority. Get this off to Washington at once. Admiral Nelson's orders.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Just a little smoke.
What happened in there?
I don't know. I was just starting to transmit a message from Mr. Hendricks.
Hendricks?
Yes, sir. He had a top priority message. He said the Admiral ordered immediate transmission.
It's in code. Take it down to the coding room. I want to know what it is as soon as possible.
Oh, yes, sir.
Get a repair crew in there on the double.
Aye, sir. Skipper.
We're getting a contact at close range, sir, but I can't figure out what it is.
How long have you been reading this?
Oh, just a few seconds, sir.
It's Garamus. Rigged for collision.
Skipper, emergency.
What happened?
The screen went blank. It must have been that collision.
The fish has disappeared. Can't you get it on the screen? Fine time for that to go dead.
Kowalski, get up to the bar and keep your eyes open.
Aye, sir.
Slow to 130.
Aye, sir.
Maneuvering all slow to 1/3.
What was the collision?
We were just rammed by the biggest fish I've ever seen.
Skipper, it's attacking us again.
Here it is, Skipper. It's coming dead on. Hard right rudder. Flank speed. Can't shake him. He's veering toward us. He's gonna hit. Rig for collision. Damage control, what's the situation?
All green, sir. No serious damage.
Very well. I've never seen a fish that size before.
Yeah, we were lucky to get a draw.
Sir?
Yes, did they decode the message?
No, sir. The technician said it was just double talk.
Oh, very well.
What was that all about?
There was an explosion in the radio shack just after Hendricks gave Sparks a top priority message that you'd cleared.
Well, I didn't clear it. Master at Arms.
Aye, sir.
Search parties to locate and detain Mr. Hendricks on the double. If he resists, use force.
Aye, sir.
Missile room, ready torpedoes?
Ready torpedoes. Aye, sir.
Skipper, we've gone over every inch of this ship. Hendricks is still missing.
Missing? How could he be?
I don't know, sir, but we sure can't find him.
He could have jumped ship through the escape hatch.
No, sir, I checked all the scuba gear personally. Every piece of equipment is accounted for.
Master at Arms, this is the captain.
Master at Arms, aye.
Any further report on Hendricks?
No, sir.
Very well. Chief?
Yes, sir, if he's aboard, we'll find him.
Sorry, sir, this is a restricted area.
Stay away from there!
Circuitry.
Attention, C-Lab. The sea view is now powerless. I will be down there in a few moments to personally blast it to bits. Clear the area of all dangerous denizens.
Hendricks, sir. I tried to stop him.
Take him to the sick bay.
Yes, it's okay, sir. I think I can make it myself.
Very well. This is the captain. Triple the search parties. Hendricks is very dangerous, and I want him shot on sight.
It sure is a mess.
What's your estimate on repairs?
I can't tell until I've checked it out.
It'll get a lot worse if we don't get our firing power back. We won't be able to fire the torpedoes.
If that Sea Lab decides to attack again, we'll be a clay pigeon.
Well, we can't just stand here. I'll attack in the flying sub.
You'd better supervise the rewiring, Admiral. If you don't, we'll be dead in the water.
Sir, why not let me take her out?
Very well, Chief. Take a volunteer with you.
Yes, sir. Kowalski?
Yeah, that you, Chief?
Get your flying jacket, Ski. You just volunteered for hazardous duty.
Up. I can't. She's out of control. Come on, pull her up! Look.
Flying sub to sea view, flying sub to sea view. Come in, emergency, come in!
We're tracking you. What happened?
There's no response to controls. We're going down.
We'll get to you.
Picking up a large object on the bottom. The flying sub's heading straight for it. We'll go down after them.
Our main ballast tank is weakened. We might not be able to surface again.
They'll risk it. Right below us. All stop.
All stop aye.
Can you kill it with a laser shot without hitting the flying sub?
Five degrees left rudder.
5 degrees left rudder.
recovering? Look out. He's still alive.
We're in recovery position.
Bring her in.
We're clear of it.
Ballast tank.
The main tank's exploded.
3,800 feet and dropping. It's no use. We can't maneuver.
We're flooding.
Blast free. I'll try to fire a short-range missile with a laser, set it for 10 seconds.
I'll maneuver us into firing position.
Give me time to set it. I'll fire on your command.
Right. Maneuvering back full port side. Ahead, flank starboard.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, are you all right?
I'm setting the timer.
Ready. Fire! We're free. All ahead flank. There's only a 10-second delayed timer on the missile. Brace yourself for explosion.
Right, I'll give you the details when we reach port.
There it is, Admiral. That missile blasted the Sea Lab to bits.
Well, if Hendricks reached it, it didn't do him much good.
But tell me, did O&I have a make on him?
Yeah, apparently he was the head of the whole operation.
It would take a madman to try to blackmail the whole world.
He and his wild arsenal of unbelievable weapons. Fortunately, there was one weapon he didn't have.
Oh, what's that?
The man of the sea view.
Get in there and load those tanks. Sir?
How's it coming?
Oh, we're just about ready once we get the word to launch.
In a few minutes now, we should be over the trench.
Skipper, I know this is none of my business, but I sure don't like the idea of you going down there alone.
Don't worry, Chief. I'm sure there's not much risk.
I hope not, sir.
Give me a hand with Dr. Braddock here, will you, please?
Thank you, gentlemen. I can manage quite nicely now.
You all set, Doctor?
Well, just about. All we need now is the go-ahead from Admiral Nelson back at the Institute.
Here's the checklist you gave me, Dr. Braddock. I think you'll find everything there.
Excellent. Excellent. Good job, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Now then, Captain Crane, do you feel the need of a last-minute briefing?
Apparently, there's not much to do except to ride the bell down to the bottom of the trench and then come back up again.
But keeping in constant touch with me. Now, that's vital. I must know how you feel every moment of the descent and return.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you will not be breathing ordinary air. This artificial atmosphere will counteract all effects of the tremendous pressure at that depth.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Once you return, you can step out of the bell without undergoing even a moment of decompression.
Well, if this works as you say, Doctor, it should revolutionize diving procedures.
Oh, I have no doubt as to its working. I've devoted too many years to this. This test is a mere formality, something to dramatize its effectiveness.
Skipper, this is Morton.
Yes, Chip.
We're over the trench, and we just got word from Admiral Nelson to go ahead.
Very well. Come to a full stop, and we'll lower away.
Aye, sir. All stopped. Maintain trim. Jim. Sir.
Pretty low weight, Chief.
Let her go.
Everything's all right so far. It's pitch black outside. There's no visual observations possible.
Captain, you are now well below 37,500 feet. The pressure is enormous. How do you feel?
Oh, it's amazing. There's no sensation of pressure at all.
Splendid. It's over 37.8 now. You'll be on the bottom any second.
That's it. We just hit bottom. I feel great. There is still no effect.
On the bottom. Reverse direction.
Haul her up, Ski.
We're bringing you right up again, Captain. Any effects yet? Captain. Captain, do you read me? He's not responding.
Skipper. Skipper, reply. Skipper!
Bring him up fast.
Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Starring Richard Basehart. And David Hedison. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Secure the bell. Sir?
What is it? Don't tell me he's...
I'm fine, Doctor.
Why didn't you answer me?
I did. Every time you called.
Not on the ascent. From the moment we began to haul you up, there was utter silence. What happened?
That's strange. I can't seem to remember.
You must remember. Think.
Well, the bell touched bottom, then started up. I remember telling you on the mic that I felt fine. There were no effects. And after that, the bell entered the hatch.
How do you feel now? Are there any internal pains at all?
If you mean the bends, I don't have them. I feel fine.
Good. However, I want you to go to sickbay and have the doc examine you.
No, that won't be necessary, Doctor. I told you, there are no after effects at all.
I still want you to go. I promised Admiral Nelson that I would transmit all medical data to him immediately after each dive.
Very well, Doctor. I'll go. How does it look, Doc?
By the book, you should have a thorough case of the bends, but you haven't. That atmosphere of Braddock's is pretty remarkable stuff.
Then I'm okay, huh?
Sound as a dollar. I see no medical reason for not making another descent in the morning.
Now, what about that apparent blackout that I had?
Well, I'm inclined to put it down to temporary amnesia induced by hysteria.
Hysteria?
Well, medically speaking. It can do strange things, as witness Braddock's legs.
Oh, what about his legs?
His paralysis was also hysteria-induced, although not temporary, unfortunately. He made his first experiments with the new atmosphere and came out of it the way you see him now. It's all in his medical record.
Then you think there's some unknown property in this atmosphere? There's something which could bring on hysteria, right?
Oh, no. It was thoroughly analyzed back at the Institute. This is just one more case of a medical coincidence. We run into them frequently.
Okay. You're the doctor. If the Admiral gives the go-ahead, I'll be making another dive in the morning. All right.
We're a dead stop on the surface. Look us posted.
Oh, very well.
Do you have a course for me?
No, we'll lay to at these coordinates for the night. First thing in the morning, I'm making another experimental dive.
Do you feel okay after the first one?
I feel fine. Why?
Just wondered. The yeoman finished writing up the log. You want to sign?
Chip, you had a reason for asking me how I felt. What was it?
Nothing. You just look a little drawn around the face, that's all.
I never felt better. I'm just a little tired, that's all. Good night's rest is all I need.
Why don't you turn in now?
Yeah, I think I will. Carry on. Sickbay, this is the captain. Doc, come up to my cabin right away, will you?
This is Braddock, Captain. Can I help you?
Doctor, what are you doing down there?
Writing a medical report to send the Institute.
I have to see the doctor right away.
He's down in the pharmacy supply room. Why don't you come to sickbay? Perhaps he'll return by the time you get here.
Be right there. Do you know what it is?
There's nothing to be alarmed about.
Yes, but what?
Well, the first experiments I made on the atmosphere produced a similar effect on me. It turned out to be a rather rare nervous disorder. Rest is the best cure. You'll find it'll disappear rapidly, as it did with me.
Well, I'd better wait for Doc. He may want to prescribe something.
There is nothing to prescribe. If I were you, I'd get to bed immediately. It'll disappear by morning.
Well, I'd feel a lot better if you took a look at this.
Trust me in this, Captain. I know what I'm talking about. I've written a complete report of it. I'll send it to Nelson at the Institute. Now, do me a favor. Go to bed.
Well, if you think that's best.
I most certainly do, Captain. Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Doctor.
Skipper, Mr. Morton would like you to sign the log before you turn in. Are you all right, sir?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm all right. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Aye, sir. Look, Skipper, all I need is your signature.
Will you get out?
Good night, sir.
Oh, no.
Mr. Spout over there.
Mr. Morgan?
Kowalski, is that you? Kowalski, reply. Circuitry room. Circuitry room. Judy electrician, lay down to the circuitry room on the double. Fire in the circuitry room. Fire in the circuitry room.
Thank you, man.
Sorry, Dr. Braddock, we're a little busy here right now.
So I see. What seems to be the trouble, Commander?
Electrical fire in the circuitry room.
Is that very dangerous?
It is. I'm waiting for a report on it now.
Well, we're on the surface. Shouldn't that reduce the danger somewhat?
It makes it easier to scrub the ship of smoke once the fire is out, if we get it out.
I see.
Excuse me, I'm trying to raise the skipper. Captain Crane, do you read me?
He's very tired, Commander. I suggest you let him sleep.
What was that thing? I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Men are after it now. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm all right. I wish I could say the same for our radio equipment.
How long will it take to get it working again?
Well, from the looks of things, a good 24 hours, if we're lucky.
Okay, get started.
Mr. Morton, the circuitry room fire is now secured.
Very well. What's the damage estimate?
Small, sir. Repairs will be completed within the hour.
Good. Carry on.
Aye, sir.
Where are you going, Commander?
To find out why Captain Crane didn't answer my call. Lee. Lee? Lee? You all right?
Well, let me get this straight, Kowalski. Now, you say the fire started when some sort of creature attacked you. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Well, describe it.
That's not so easy to do, sir. It was horrible. It was like a nightmare beast, sort of. It was wearing a uniform.
What kind of uniform?
Well, it was like yours in a way, sir.
That's right, Lee. I saw one wreck the radio shack. It was an officer's uniform.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Right here, Skip. I heard this noise. I came running back, and I saw it standing over this poor guy. Naturally, I tried to capture it, but it was too much for me. Next thing I know, I'm picking myself up from the deck right over here.
How is the man, Chief?
Badly injured. I'm waiting for a report from the doc now.
Chief, Kowalski's description fits with what you saw, right?
Yes, sir. All except maybe for the size.
What about the size?
Well, sir, I'd say it was, at least 8 feet tall, maybe more. That's why I didn't have a chance against it.
Well, no matter how big he was, how could he get off the ship?
It beats me. All I know is we've had search parties working all night. Whatever it was, wherever it went, it's not on the ship now. I bet my job on that.
Captain Crane. Captain Crane.
There's the doc now.
Skipper here. What is it, Doc?
I regret to report, sir, that I've lost the patient.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be down shortly to take care of the details.
Very well, sir.
This visitor of ours is a cold-blooded killer. If he turns up again, I want him shot on sight. I hope I see him first. I'll be in sick bay.
I've been trying for 20 minutes to make contact with Seaview. Any luck from Central Communications? All right, I'll try again. Nelson Institute calling Seaview. Come in, please. Seaview, this is Nelson. Do you read me? Come in. Nelson, are you absolutely sure about that analysis? I see. Well, I still haven't been able to reach Seaview, and I can't let Crane make another dive. So I'm taking the flying sub to Seaview. See that the antidote is loaded aboard immediately.
All stop.
All stop aye.
Maintain neutral buoyancy.
Aye, sir.
Missile room.
That's room I.
We're at full stop over the trench. Lower away when ready.
Aye, sir. So we're ready to launch.
Now, the same procedure as last time.
Exactly the same. Keep in contact at all times.
Still no word from the Admiral?
Afraid not.
I will take full responsibility for the dive. Now, let's get on with it.
Very well. I guess there's no point in delaying it. Lower away.
Aye, sir.
Lower away, Ski. Aye, Chief.
Flying sub to Seaview. Flying sub to Seaview. Come in, please. Sparks, just in case you can hear me but can't transmit, listen carefully. Captain Crane must not make another dive. a matter of life and death. Repeat, Captain Crane must not make another dive.
So far, so good. The descent is exactly like the first one. The waters are getting dark as we go deeper. I'll report back again in 5 minutes.
How much more to go?
About 10 fathoms, sir. He's almost at the bottom.
Mr. Morton.
Everything okay down here?
Yes, sir.
Only what?
Well, sir, I wonder if you should have let him make that dive. I mean, without an okay from the Admiral.
I wondered the same thing, but the skipper gave the order, not me.
Yes, sir, I know, but with the radio busted, how do we know what they're thinking back there in Santa Barbara?
We don't, obviously.
Oh, Commander.
When's the last time you heard from Captain Crane?
At a scheduled report time.
When's he due to report again?
As a matter of fact, he's a minute or two late. However, that's perfectly understandable. Reactions are notoriously slow at such great depths. Are you worried, Commander?
Yes, and I'll stay worried till he's safe aboard with no after effects.
I assure you, your worries will soon be over. The captain will be safely aboard again within a quarter of an hour.
I hope you're right.
Captain, this is Dr. Braddock. Your report is overdue. Reply at once. Captain.
Why doesn't he answer?
Probably some communication malfunction.
Stop that winch!
How dare you give such an order? How far from the bottom?
4 fathoms, sir.
Continue on down.
Relay that, bring up the belt.
No, just a few more feet. I must have exact information. The experiment must be precise.
Forget the experiment. Bring up the bell.
Fastest key. Fool, I'll have your job for this, and yours with it.
Take it, but after we get the skipper back aboard.
Mr. Morton, this is the control room.
Morton here.
Sir, we've got the flying sub on our radar screen.
Stand by to berth the flying sub. I'll be right there.
Aye, sir.
Chief, let me know the moment the skipper gets back aboard.
Aye, sir. Chip, what the devil's wrong with your radio?
It was wrecked last night, sir. It's just being repaired.
Where's Lee?
He should be back aboard in a few minutes.
Back aboard?
Yes, sir. He made a second dive this morning.
On whose authorization?
On his own, sir. Something wrong with him?
I'll let you know after I see him. Now, you send him to my cabin the minute he comes aboard, right?
Aye, sir.
Captain?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why didn't you maintain contact, Captain?
Equipment trouble. We'll need repairs in there.
I'll see to it right away, sir.
Skipper, are you back in the missile room?
I just came aboard, Chip.
So did the Admiral.
He's back?
And howling mad. He wants to see you in his cabin on the double.
Very well. Excuse me, Doctor.
No right to make that second dive without orders from me.
As captain of the ship, I had every right to do it.
All right. Let's not go through that again. Well, since that last dive, has Doc given you a physical?
No, I was told to report directly to you.
All right, we'll take care of that right now. Sick bay.
No.
Sick bay. What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm all right.
You're hurt. Take off the jacket.
I said I'm all right.
But this is nothing to fool with. Take off the jacket. It's a bullet crease.
You might as well know everything. Chip shot me.
Chip?
He didn't know what he was shooting at. He was trying to kill what he thought was a beast. A wild beast. Me.
Well, that's exactly what I was afraid of.
What? You knew?
No, I suspected. People at the Institute have been running some additional tests on Braddock's atmosphere and discovered some dangerous side effects.
Like what happened to me, you mean?
Well, even more dangerous, possibly. We should have known when Braddock himself was affected by the first experiment.
And you didn't try to warn me to do anything?
But your radio was out. I got here as quickly as I could.
I had it coming.
What in the world are you talking about?
I killed a man, Admiral. Did they tell you that?
No.
I killed him in cold blood. I kept repeating, I I'm not myself. I'm under some sort of spell. But it doesn't help. Fact remains, I killed him.
Well, whatever happened, it wasn't your fault. It was because of Braddock's atmosphere. But there's an antidote. Can't waste much time. In less than an hour, this stuff will be useless. Now, come on. I'll take you to sick bay.
All right, Captain, there you are.
Thanks, Doc.
Put your shirt on now. Now, Admiral, about this vaccine antidote.
Yes, I want you to administer it right away. It deteriorates rapidly. Any doubts about it, it was thoroughly tested by the Institute lab.
I'm sure of that, sir.
All this talk of antidotes undoubtedly means that you're ready to cancel all further tests of my atmosphere.
I'm afraid that's precisely what it means.
In other words, all my work, all my years of research, everything down the drain.
No, not at all. Your work has merit, otherwise we wouldn't have bothered with it in the first place. But it needs more, much more, before we can risk the life of another human being.
And what if I am unwilling to give another 5 years of back-breaking work?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it?
All right, Admiral. Let's get it over with.
This is Nelson. Get that, Chip?
This is Morton.
I sounded general alert. Lee Crane is... Well, he's out of his mind. He's loose on the ship.
Lee Crane.
No, there's no time to explain. Just listen. He can only be recognized because of his uniform. I want him captured unharmed. No live ammo. Use tranquilizing charges. But be very careful. He's extremely dangerous. Now, get on it.
Aye, aye, sir.
That was horrible. What happened to him?
You hurt?
No, I'm all right. What about the antidote?
Well, unless we get it to Lee within less than an hour, it'll be useless. So keep a highball handy. Wait for my call.
Hard to believe he's the one who almost killed us yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I got a good look at that thing before it jumped me, and it couldn't have been the skipper.
Yeah, but the Admiral says it is. Well, that's good enough for me.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's been here all right. I don't know.
And it was here when I left.
He must have gone out while I was working.
How? He couldn't move a wheelchair around the ship without help. Every passageway hatch has a high sill.
Yes, that's right.
Very strange, wouldn't you say?
Strange. It's inexplicable.
Well, I wouldn't quite go that far. There's a very good explanation. Attention all hands. This is the Admiral. Captain Crane is still at large, and it's vital he be captured within the next 30 minutes. If not, it'll be too late to save his life. All hands not on specific assignment, ordered to join the search. I'll be waiting in my cabin. Any information should be reported to me there.
Now, what was that all about?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Put the whole ship in danger. Why does he want to be in his cabin alone? And why does he broadcast it all over the ship?
Search me. The Admiral usually has a good reason for anything he does.
Yeah, well, I hope this time is no exception. Come on.
Drop the gun on the deck.
Nelson, I thought...
You thought you'd killed me, didn't you? You want to see who it really was? Go on, take a look. Come on.
How did you know?
You told me. In several ways. When you took a shot at me in the corridor, I knew it couldn't be Crane. In his condition, he could hardly handle a gun. And you, confined to a wheelchair, couldn't travel very far in a submarine.
You've been very clever, Admiral.
Oh, I had your help. When you left the sick bay without assistance, it was fairly obvious that you couldn't actually be a cripple. A crewman was murdered when Lee had his first attack. I'd be very interested to know where you were at that time.
You'll find out sooner or later. There will be a charge of murder against me, of course.
Of course you killed the crewman, didn't you? But why, Braddock? Why?
I was crippled for a time. The result of my first experiment. Then I developed the other symptoms.
Like Lee?
Yes. I had to find a way to cure myself. I looked for a human subject to work on.
So Crane became your guinea pig. You would have killed him. If you haven't already.
Or I would have found a cure for both of us. But it's too late now. Murder, disgrace, ruin. You've done a good job on me.
Admiral, this is Sharkey. We've got the captain trapped.
Where?
Inside the missile room. We're trying to get to him now.
Good. I'll be right there.
Aye, sir. Here's the torch. Okay, he's got the wheel jammed. Come on, burn it out.
Diving bell's gone.
He's launched it.
Come on. We'll have it back aboard in less than a minute.
Hey, not so fast.
Something's wrong.
Slow it down. Cable snap. Dropped him.
Emergency procedure, immediate launch. catch the Belby before he gets below our crush depth. We only got one shot at this, so make it good, huh? You see it?
Yes, sir.
It's a length of cable trailing from the bell. Catch it. Huh? Let's go. You got it?
Got it, sir.
Great.
Let's go. Heavy gun track.
You men, get him aboard.
Tranquilizer, sir.
I want to be lowered to at least 30,000 feet.
Admiral, you can't risk that. The same thing could happen to you.
No, I'm not using Braddock's atmosphere. This is our only chance to save Crane's life. We're well past the deadline for the antidote. If I inject it here, it'll kill him.
Admiral, I don't get it.
Well, it's only a theory, but it's got to work. I'm going to make the injection down below under enormous pressure. So, remember, at least 30,000 feet.
Yes, sir, 30,000 feet.
Get ready to lower away.
$30,000 feet, Admiral.
Seville, you can haul us up.
Aye, sir.
It's all over now.
রেসিপিগুলোর প্রবলেম সলভ করার জন্য থাকছে 5 মিনিট। আইডিয়া কতটা পড়ে তোমরা প্রত্যেকেই তোমাদের রেসিপি পেয়ে গেছো। আচ্ছা, যদি কোনো প্রবলেম থাকে, বুঝতে অসুবিধা হয়, তাহলে সেটা জানাতে পারো। আপনাদের রেসিপিগুলোর প্রবলেম সলভ করার জন্য আমাদের মেন্টরসরা আছেন এবং আমাদের মেন্টরসদের জন্য সময় দেওয়া হচ্ছে আপনাদেরকে ভালোভাবে বুঝিয়ে দেবার জন্য। সেই সময়টা থাকছে 5 মিনিট।
মেন্টরসরা এক্সপ্লেন করে যাওয়ার পর আপনাদের আজকে রাঁধুনি স্টোরে থাকবে 15 মিনিটস।
স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ, রান্নার জন্য সময় থাকছে 2 ঘন্টা এবং সেই সাথে কস্টিং আর কিচেন ক্লিনিং এর জন্য আর 15 মিনিটস দেওয়া হচ্ছে।
এবারে আমাদের 5 মেন্টরস, প্লিজ আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
আমি লটারিতে যে রেসিপিটা পেয়েছি মোটামুটি পরিচিতই ছিল, শুধু একটা সস আমার কাছে একটু অপরিচিত ছিল, কিন্তু আমার মেন্টর ভেদৌস দ্বারা আপু উনি আমাকে সেই সস সম্পর্কে অনেক হেল্প করেছেন, অন্যান্য রেসিপিতেও উনি আমাকে হেল্প করেছেন।
যখনই আমি রেসিপিটি হাতে পেলাম, আমি জানিই না, আমি কখনো নামই শুনিনি। দেন সেই অবস্থায় মেন্টর এসে আমাদেরকে গাইডলাইন করলো। হারির সাথে আর আপু আমাকে এত সুন্দর করে বুঝিয়ে বলেছেন যে আমার মনে হয়েছে যে এগুলি হয়তো আমার বাসায় করাই হয় সব সময়।
তো আমার উপর প্রেশারটা অনেক বেশি পড়ে গিয়েছে, কারণ আমাকে 3 জনকে 3 ভাবে বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করতে হয়েছে। 3টা ডিফারেন্ট রেসিপিস ছিল অ্যান্ড খুবই ডিফারেন্ট একটা থেকে একটা, বাট আমার সর্বোচ্চ আমি চেষ্টা করেছি তাদেরকে বোঝানোর। দেখা যাক বাকিটা কি হয়। পার্টিসিপেন্টস, সো এবারে আমাদের রাঁধুনি স্টোরে যাবার পালা। আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জের জন্য আপনাদের সময় 15 মিনিটস। সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। সেকেন্ডস আগেই চলে এসেছেন, গুড জব।
বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে।
আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু এবং ঢাকার শিয়াজুতি চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে।
ওয়ালাইকুম জাজেস। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যালো।
আমরা আজকে বানিয়েছি শেফ সাদা ভাত আর কলার থোড়ের হচ্ছে একটা মুইঠা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি চাপও বলি, সোজা কথা বড়া। আর থোড়েরই একটা চাটনি বানিয়েছি বড়ার সাথে খাওয়ার জন্য, মানে টক থোড় আছে এটাতে শুধু ব্লেন্ড করা। আর হচ্ছে কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি বানিয়েছি, এখানে আমরা শুধু আলু দিয়েছি, আর এখানে কোনো প্রোটিন বা অন্য কোনো মাছ মাংস অ্যাড করিনি, যাতে ওইটারই ফ্লেভারটা থাকে।
লুক ওয়াইজ মানে দেখতে খুব ভালো লাগছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর। বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা কাইন্ড অফ পেঁয়াজুর মতন মনে হচ্ছিল। বড়া আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে। স্পাইসেস যা আছে এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। আর এটাও থোড় দিয়ে করেছেন না মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন?
এটা মোচা।
মোচা দিয়ে করছেন। এটা তো সেম যে ছোট ছোট করে কিউব করেছেন, বাট এই যে দু একটা কিউব একটু বড়, এটাও যখন বাইট দিচ্ছি সেম চিউই লাগছে। একমাত্র মনে হয় আমার কাছে আপনাদের চাটনিটা সবচাইতে বেস্ট। মানে এই চাটনিটা আমাকে যদি বলেন খেতে সব কিছু দিয়ে, আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকে এই রেসিপিটা নিয়ে যাব। চাটনিটা অনেক ভালো, বাট শুধু চাটনি দিয়ে তো পার পাওয়া যাবে না।
আই টোটালি এগ্রি উইথ নাম। এটা দেখে আমি যখন প্রথমে প্লেটটা রেখেছিলেন আমার অনেক খেতে ইচ্ছা করছিল, অনেক লোভনীয় লাগছিল, বাট অ্যাজ সুন অ্যাজ আই টেক আ বাইট I was expecting it to be crunchy, to crispy হবে, but it's very flat. Chutney, I think it's wow. So chutney ta diye khele overall এটা ভালো লাগে, but by itself khele it doesn't taste significant kono. It's not tasting wow, it's not tasting any good. Same goes for this. আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটার সাথে কথার সাথে ফুডটা মিলে না। আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল। আই থট সামথিং গ্রেট ইজ গোয়িং টু কাম আউট অফ ইট, বাট ইট ওয়াজন্ট ইয়োর ডে টুডে।
এটা মুইথা যেটা বললে বানিয়েছো, ভেরি ড্রাই। ওর মধ্যে অন্য একটা কিছু ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস ইউজ করলে ওটা একটু খেতে ফ্রাঞ্চিনেসও থাকতো, বাট আর একটু সফট হতো, মুখে বাইকে ভালো লাগতো। চাটনিটা ভালো ছিল। আর যেটা আরেকটা করেছো আলুর পিসটা আর এই যে কলার মোচার পিস, হ্যাঁ একটা কিউব হয়ে গেছে আর আরেকটা কুচি কুচি হয়েছে। ঠিক এইটা যেরকম পিস করা হয়েছিল, আলুটাও যদি সেম পিস করা হতো তখন খেতে ভাল লাগে।
দুটো জিনিস, কস্টিংটা কখন করা হয়েছে?
কস্টিং আমরা হচ্ছে প্লেটিংয়ের আগে করেছি।
প্লেটিংয়ের আগে কস্টিং করা হয়েছে? সময় শেষ হওয়ার আগে?
ও পিছনে কস্টিং করছিল, আমি বড় ভাবছিলাম।
দ্যাটস নাম্বার 1। নাম্বার 2 ইজ স্টেশন দেওয়া আছে, কাজ আমরা সব স্টেশনেই করব। আমি এখান থেকে দেখছিলাম যে ইউ গাইজ আর ইউজিং পিছনের ওই টেবলটা। এটা তো একটা আনফেয়ার অ্যাডভান্টেজ হয়ে যায়, রাইট? সবার কাছে একটা স্টেশন আছে, সো উই উইল ইউজ অনলি দ্য স্টেশন। অন্য কোনো প্রপস, পিছনের টেবিল এগুলো আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো না। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমি বিলিভ করি তুমি যেহেতু মোলা পছন্দ করো না, আমাদের এখানে যারা পার্টিসিপেন্টস আছে তোমাকে মোলা পছন্দ করিয়ে ছাড়।
তো দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমি ওইটার জন্যই মানে আর থাকতে পারিনি যে আজকেই আমার আসতে হবে।
ম্যাম যখন আসছে আমি চিন্তা করছিলাম যে তারা হুট করে দেখে অনেক সারপ্রাইজড হবে, এবং তাই হয়েছে। যারা রান্না করছিল তারা ম্যামকে দেখে খুবই সারপ্রাইজড হয়ে গিয়েছে।
আমি ওয়েট করতে পারছিলাম না যে কবে আসবো, মানে এত সুন্দর সুন্দর রান্না দেখি এখানে। এবং আজকে যেহেতু চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছি তো ভাবলাম যে আচ্ছা আজকেই চাই সারপ্রাইজটা দিয়ে দিই।
পূর্ণিমাপু সবসময় মহামন্ত্রী শুধু রহস্য করে, এবং তার রহস্যের পর আসলে যেটা হয় যে আমরা সবাই খুব আনন্দিত হই। আজকে যেমন আপনাকে পেয়ে আনন্দিত হয়েছি, এইটা আশা করিনি যে ওকে চ্যালেঞ্জ দেওয়া হলো, কিন্তু তিনি এসে এখানে বসবেন, রান্না দেখবেন এবং আমাদের সঙ্গে মূলার রেসিপি টেস্ট করবেন।
কেমন লাগলো আজকে রহস্য? তুমি তো শুরু থেকেই জানতে চাচ্ছিলে আরেকটি চেয়ার কেন, কি এত প্রশ্ন করলে হয়? এত সুন্দর সারপ্রাইজকে আমরা পেতাম।
ও থ্যাংক ইউ। আর একবার থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ নিম, তুমি এসেছো, আমরা সবাই খুব খুশি হয়েছি। এবং আমি বিলিভ করি তুমি যেহেতু মোলা পছন্দ করো না, আমাদের এখানে যারা পার্টিসিপেন্টস আছে তোমাকে মোলা পছন্দ করিয়ে ছাড়।
তো দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমি ওইটার জন্যই মানে আর থাকতে পারিনি যে আজকেই আমার আসতে হবে।
মিমাপু, এখানে যারা রয়েছেন তারা সবাই আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আপনি প্রত্যেককে চেনেন। কিন্তু আমার ডান দিকে যারা আছেন আমাদের 5 মেন্টরস, তারা খুবই ট্যালেন্টেড। আমি একটু তাদের সঙ্গে আপনাকে পরিচয় করাতে চাই। আমার ঠিক ডানে রয়েছেন নাদিয়া নাতাশা, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1427-এর ফার্স্ট রানার আপ। এরপর রয়েছেন সাদিয়া তাহের, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1487-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন।
ওকে।
এরপর রয়েছেন আইরিশ আতিয়ার, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1429-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন। এরপর রয়েছেন মাহফুজুর রহমান, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1424-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন। এবং তারপর রয়েছেন ফেরদৌস আরা, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1429-এর সেকেন্ড রানার আপ।
ওকে।
সো এরা কিন্তু পাকা রাঁধুনি।
থ্যাংক ইউ, খুব ভালো লাগলো আপনাদের সাথে পরিচয় হয়ে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 30 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং।
আজকে আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট ছিল মূলা, 2টা ডিশ বানাতে হবে। আমি একটা সালাদ বানাচ্ছি আর একটা ডেজার্ট আইটেম বানাচ্ছি।
যে আজকে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্ট আমাদের কাছ থেকে বিদায় নেবেন তারা হচ্ছেন ডক্টর মুনিম এবং মাইমুনা। আমি তাদেরকে অনুরোধ করব এবারের সিজনের জন্য এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে বিদায় নিতে। দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6। ডক্টর মুনিম, প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে খাবারটা একদমই ভালো ছিল না, আমরা সবাই দেখেছি, বাট আপনি চেষ্টা করেছেন আপনার জায়গা থেকে। আজকেও আমি খুব আশাবাদী ছিলাম যে আজকের পারফরমেন্স খুব ভালো হবে। ভালো হলো না, বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা বললেন আপনার মেন্টর কাজ ছিলেন আপনার জন্য। আপনি আসলে এই মুহূর্তে কি বলতে চান আমাদের উদ্দেশ্যে?
সেরা রাঁধুনির এই মহামঞ্চের যে লেভেল, সেই লেভেলের জন্য আমি রেডি না। এই লেভেলে ওঠার জন্য আমাকে আরও অনেক পরিশ্রম করতে হবে, আমাকে আমার এক্সপার্টিস অনেক বাড়াতে হবে। আমার ফোকাসের কোনো ত্রুটি ছিল না। প্রবলেম যেটা, সেটা হচ্ছে আমার স্কিল, আমার এক্সপার্টিস, আমার টেকনিকগুলো স্বল্প সময়ের মধ্যে ধরে একটা আউটপুট দেওয়ার যে ক্ষমতা, সেটা এখনও সেরা রাঁধুনির মহামঞ্চের লেভেল পর্যন্ত ওঠেনি।
শেফ, মাইমুনা এবং মুনিম, এই দুজনের উদ্দেশ্যে কি বলার আছে?
মাইমুনা অ্যান্ড মুনিম, তাদের দুজনের জন্য আমি বলতে চাই ইটস ভেরি আনফর্চুনেট। আমার অনেক আশা ছিল দুজনকে নিয়েই, বাট বোথ অফ দেম আর রাইট। ইট ইজ ট্রু যে দে আর নট ইয়েট রেডি ফর দ্য চ্যালেঞ্জ। সো নেক্সট টাইম বি মোর প্রিপেয়ার্ড অ্যান্ড কাম ব্যাক। উই উইল ওয়েট ফর ইউ নেক্সট সিজনে।
দিলারাহানি পূর্ণিমা,
আসলে প্রথম থেকেই আমি যখন অডিশন রাউন্ড চলছে সেইটার কিছু ক্লিপিংস দেখেছি, স্পেশালি ডক্টর মুনিমের, তখন বলেছিলাম যে উনি হয়তো বা আমাদের এই মহামঞ্চে এসে অনেকগুলো চ্যালেঞ্জ পার করে যাবে। সেই আশাটা নিয়ে আমি সেই কথাগুলো বলেছিলাম। আর মাইমুনার প্রতিও সেরকম একটা এক্সপেকটেশন ছিল, কারণ আমি দুজন বিচারকের কাছে তার অনেক প্রশংসা শুনেছি। ভেবেছিলাম তারা অনেক দূর যাবে, বাট তারা দুজনেই সুন্দরভাবে তাদের নিজেদের ল্যাকিংসগুলো এত ভালোভাবে ব্যাখ্যা দিয়েছেন, সেটার জন্য আমি অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করি এবং সেটার জন্য আমি আপনাদের দুজনকে আমি দাঁড়িয়ে ক্ল্যাপ করি।
থ্যাংক ইউ। মরে যাবো ম্যাডাম, মরে যাবো প্লিজ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। শ্রদ্ধেয় রাহিমা সুলতানা রিতা,
আসলে মাইমুনা এবং মুনিম দুজনের প্রতি অনেক বেশি আশা ছিল। তবে একটা কথা বলতে হবে যে এই যে একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ আর এই যে একটা জায়গা, অনেক স্কিল্ড পার্সনও দেখা যায় যে একদিনের একটু ভুলের জন্য তারা কিন্তু এইখানে আর থাকতে পারে না, স্কোর কমে যায়। তো এই জায়গাটা এমনই যে স্কিল, ঠান্ডা মাথা, সব অনেকগুলো জিনিস একসাথে মিশিয়ে কাজ করলেই কিন্তু এই জায়গায় টিকে থাকা যায়, সাস্টেইন করা যায়।
থ্যাংক ইউ। মাহফুজুর রহমান, মাইমুনাকে নিয়ে কি বলবেন?
আসলে এই মহামঞ্চে ছোট ছোট ভুল একজন মানুষকে তার নিজের স্বপ্ন থেকে অনেক দূরে সরিয়ে দেয়। এটা মাইমুনার আজকের এই রেজাল্টটা একটা সব থেকে বড় উদাহরণ আমার কাছে মনে হয়। আর থাকে না যে পরিবারের একটা সব থেকে আশাবাদী বাচ্চাটা যদি কিছু হয়, এটা অনেকে আশাহত হয়।
আমিও ঠিক তেমন। মাইমুনাকে নিয়ে আমি অনেক আশাবাদী ছিলাম, সে হয়তো সামনে আরও অনেক অনেক ধাপ অতিক্রম করবে। সেই জায়গা থেকে আমার অনেক খারাপ লাগছে, কিন্তু আমি যেটুকু মাইমুনাকে চিনি সে অনেক স্ট্রং মেন্টালিটি থেকে আসছে, তার হচ্ছে অনেক স্ট্রং যে বুদ্ধিগুলো থাকে, তীক্ষ্ণ বুদ্ধি দিয়ে সে সামনে অনেক দূরে এগোবে, তার জন্য আমার অনেক অনেক শুভকামনা।
থ্যাংক ইউ। নাদিয়া নাতাশা।
আমি আসলে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে ছিলাম, বাইরে থেকে দেখেছিলাম ডক্টর মুনিমের রান্না, তো আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছিল ও অনেক কিছু পারে বা অনেক স্ট্রং একটা মানুষ এই জায়গায় ক্ষেত্রে। বাট দুটো এপিসোডে যখন ও কাজ করেছে, আমার যেটা মনে হয়েছে ওর নলেজের অনেক অভাব আছে। এটা বেসিক আমাদের অনেকেরই থাকে, যেহেতু আসলে সেই প্রফেশনের না, সো ওই জায়গাটায় হয়তো আমি যতটুকু দিয়েছিলাম অতটুকু নিতে পারিনি। বাট আজকে যেটা করেছে সে আসলে পুরোপুরি এফোর্ট দিয়েছিল। ওই জায়গাটাও আমার খারাপ লাগাতে আছে, যে চেষ্টা করেছে সে অ্যাটলিস্ট যাওয়ার আগে, সো হয়নি। খারাপ তো লাগবে, কারণ আমার টিমের একজন চলে যাচ্ছে, ওই জায়গাটায় খারাপ লাগছে। বাট আমি জানি যে সে আবার ব্যাক করবে, নিশ্চয়ই শিখে সে আবার আসবে, তার জন্য সবসময় শুভকামনা থাকে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। এবার যেটা আসলে রুলস, যে আজকে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্ট আমাদের কাছ থেকে বিদায় নেবেন, তারা হচ্ছেন ডক্টর মুনিম এবং মাইমুনা। আমি তাদেরকে অনুরোধ করব এবারের সিজনের জন্য এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে বিদায় নিতে।
Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn tô màu bức tranh con thỏ. Ok, bắt đầu. Đầu tiên là tô con thỏ cầm gói quà màu tím.
Xin chào, chào mừng các bạn đã trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình ngày hôm nay. Và hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn tô màu một bức tranh hình con vật, đó chính là một chú khỉ nha. Và đây là một bức tranh mình sẽ cần phải tô màu ngày hôm nay. Đây, thì mình sẽ cho các bạn xem nhé. Và đây là bức tranh mà mình sẽ cần phải tô màu. Ở đây thì mình có hai chú khỉ. Một là chú khỉ đã được tô màu sẵn rồi, và cái chú khỉ thứ hai thì chưa được tô màu. Và mình sẽ tô màu chú khỉ thứ hai này y hệt với cái chú khỉ bên trên này nhá. Và tô màu thì tất nhiên là phải có màu rồi. Bên cạnh mình đây là một hộp màu gồm 24 màu. Không để các bạn đợi lâu thì mình sẽ bắt đầu tô bức tranh chú khỉ này ngay bây giờ nha. Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ tô cái phần cây mà chú khỉ này đang đu lên. Thì mình sẽ dùng màu xanh lá cây để tô cái phần cây này nhá. Và đây là màu xanh lá cây mình sẽ dùng để tô màu.